Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Suikoden 5 walkthrough. Alright, we're starting out in the palace here, but we're going to head back outside and actually going to head on over to the rune shop, which I think is the next part of town. Let me see here. So I think it's over, if I'm remembering correctly, over here on the western side of town. Here's the item shop. I don't know if I've ever chatted or if I've talked to this guy yet. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, because I took a look at these the badges earlier. You know, now that I've got enough cash, I guess I could buy some of these, but I really don't think that any of these are that great. The Sun badge with the automatic 2% HP recovery, you know, I don't know, that's okay, or it would be okay, but I think that there's just a lot of other options that I like more, so I'm gonna hold off on that. And on top of that, it's actually really expensive. Let's see here if the I'm gonna save take a save state here just to see if nope, okay, no rare finds. Yeah, it's not looking like... Oh, there we go. So now, after I reloaded that time... alright, so... Silver hat. Oh, because Miyaki's doesn't have any... Or she doesn't have a hat equipped. I guess that makes sense. Feather hat is still a little bit better as far as PDEF. I think I'll just leave that. Fur clothes, I've already got a bunch of these from farming the wild boars. Yeah, Miyaki's really just needs a helmet because, like, all of this stuff is better for her. Here's a couple of, looks like the wristbands are pretty good for a couple of the characters. I may do that. I'm gonna reload my save state though again just to check this. I don't know. So far, the rare finds here has. Oh, there we go. There's the big one. I'm gonna keep this one. So, PDEF 10 long range accuracy +5. So this is basically the best gloves that are available right now for a lot of these characters. Now, that long range accuracy doesn't really matter that much to most of these characters, other than Xyleid. So these actually are pretty good for her. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now these wristbands are not as good as they initially appeared, but oh, also, hang on a sec here. So these boots have evasion +1. Okay, that's exactly what they're equipped with so far. Okay. Yeah, that looks like that's about as good as that we're gonna get from this guy. So, I don't know that. So, because obviously I'm playing on an emulator, so I was able to just reload my save state to retry to get a rare find out of this guy. I honestly don't really know that that's worth. So, you know, if you're not playing on an emulator, if you're actually playing on a console and you don't have access to save states, I don't know that it's worth resetting your game just to, you know, get a couple of those bracers. But I guess at least keep in mind that that's an option. So, all right, let's head on in. And here is Jean. Teehee, welcome to my rune shop, members of the Flanian royal family. Wow, even the ladies are impressed. Oh no, Prince, avert your eyes. You, mother has a name for women like you. Hussies. The princess orders you to clothe yourself, hussy. What do you mean? I'm dressed quite normally, if you ask me. Teehee. What's normal about anything you're wearing? Hussy. I give up. Seems the princess doesn't like hussies. Oh, you must be that beautiful rune mistress Kyle was raving about, or as he put it, that fine babe. I'm flattered. Teehee. A rune mistress? This hussy? Yes, my name is Jean. Teehee, I am honored to have such important people in my shop. How can I help you? Alright, so I think we want to go with the top option here. Oh, wow, Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one. I'm trying to find my place here. Do, do, do. Oh. There we are. Yeah, we do want to go with a rune here. So let's answer that. Apparently that gives you 1 point to Jean. I don't know why that would matter at all. Again, Jean doesn't have any unites with... I don't... Actually, I don't think she's got unites with anybody. Anyways, whatever. Ah, runes. That's refreshing. It bothers me how many customers come to look at my shop and don't even look at my runes. Really? Wonder why. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, so still, she's got the basic stuff here for the runes. The elemental runes, anyway. I'm not going to bother buying anything. So we've got a water power sounds. Yeah, I don't... Oh, shoot. That's right. I wanted to grab the rune from Miyaki's. Let's just take that off. The funny thing is, I don't know that I'm really going to ever end up, you know, putting that on anybody else, but I'm going to give her the silence orb because I just want it out of my inventory. I'll end up probably taking that off of her later, but I just don't ever end up, I don't foresee myself using that. And I'm actually not going to equip this shield rune on anybody, because really, actually, the only options here are Frey or Leon, and they already have the power runes. So I'm not going to bother, but I'll give the shield rune another shot probably a little bit later. But the thing is, Miyaki's doesn't stay in our party for very long. And so, you know, and it's up to you if you want to, you know, use that rune on somebody else. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing, especially if you haven't already grabbed a power rune, to grab that and either put it on Frey or onto Leon. Really up to you, but you know, again, it's not usually something that I use a whole lot. So, all right. Anyways, I think we can head outside now. Actually, it looks like let's take a look at the trade shop, or the trade post. I think it's trade post. If I can find it again. That's the training hall. Here's the blacksmith. I don't think this guy can he sharpen us? Oh, he can. All right. So perfect. Now we're able to sharpen our weapons up to level 5. So let's make sure that we do that. Definitely, if you're short on cash, I would probably recommend prioritizing Frey and Leon. Then probably Siledes, and then George and Miyaki's last. Miyaki's, unfortunately, as I said earlier, doesn't stay with us for very long. I mean, we'll get her back much later on in the game, but yeah, you know, again, if you're short on cash, which you know, I don't know, I guess it depends on how much you farmed, but yeah. Anyways, all right, so let's get out of here. So that's all done, and I need to find the trade. I can't remember where the trade post is at. I thought it was over here somewhere. It doesn't look like that's. Oops, didn't need to go into that place. Probably not. No, not over here. That's the appraisal area. Man, yeah, I don't remember where this thing is at. Oh, do I need to speed this up too? Oh, nope. I just slowed it back down. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was near the appraisal place, but I guess not. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, bingo. I knew it was on the eastern side of town. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. And we're going to buy some more salt. Well, the price has really gone up. That kind of stinks. Well, whatever. You know, it's not like I'm super hurting for cash here, but those, it looks like the prices have really skyrocketed for that. But anyways, yeah, you want a bunch of salt, because we want to alter the price later on in order to recruit one of the characters. But actually, that I think is it for Soul Felina. We can actually head outside now. Oops, did I go the wrong? I did. I went the wrong way. Let me go back up and get up to the, I think to the top level. Training hall, I'm not going to bother with, and also, actually, you know what? Let's take a look inside here. I assume we're still actually only able to train up to rank C for our skills, but I want to check. Yeah, so you can already see the attack and agility there for Freya is already grayed out because I'm already at rank C. So this guy's not actually going to be able to teach us anything beyond what George can already teach. So there's no really reason to do that. I suppose at this point I could actually, now that I think about it, let's do, let's use George for the combat teacher. And we'll actually train Miyake's. Now, she has no SP whatsoever, but I'm going to use the party SP to give her two ranks of agility, and then we'll do technique for the second one. I remember from the last time I played, Miyake's being able to use attack multiple times in one turn, like do multi hits. So she's really good. She's got magic equipped. That's weird. Huh, well, whatever. We're gonna go with agility. Let's see here. What is her? Her speed is 89. Let's see what's everybody else's. Speed 69. Speed 100. 63 and 86. Yeah, I don't know. So she's like middle of the, well, not middle of the road. She's pretty, yeah, she's got pretty good speed actually. George is just dominating though. That seems so weird too. I don't know, whatever. George is just OP. All right, so let's whoops. Did I, or was I going the right way? No, I was. Here we are. Yeah, Soul Felina can be a little bit complicated to navigate as well, but yeah, we need to go up to the top here, and okay. Oh, or do we? Now I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, because this is the pier. I don't know if we can get out of town this way. Can we? Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Exit. All right, so let's zip around a little. Oh, and here we've got a golden bunny. I think the golden bunny has the prosperity rune, if I'm remembering correctly, or I should say prosperity rune piece. I don't really know that that's worth farming. Let me just check here. Golden bunny. Yeah, prosperity piece, 1% drop rate. So very unlikely that you're going to get that to drop. And I think in this game, if I'm remembering correctly, the drops that you get are based off of the first enemy that you defeat in combat. So keep that in mind if you're trying to farm, you know, items like that. Is really the one that you want to drop. You should be trying to kill first. So let's take a look around actually a little bit more here before we actually go into the Eastern Palace. But I think this is one of the mini bosses. So this is, what is this? Peckles? Peckles. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So yeah, he's pretty beefy, but not too bad. So this is basically the same as the wild boar, or these drops are very, well, I should say very similar. Power piece, marbled beef, but then it does have the leather cape. I vaguely remember the leather cape being a very good accessory, so let's get that equipped. Yeah, physical defense +6. That's really, really good. I'm going to replace the defense ring that I've got on the main character with that. Can I? Oh, I can still equip that. Okay. So I'll zip around a little bit more, but now if my thoughts are correct here, we won't run into any more of the Peckles until we save and reset the game. Oh man, Raft Fleet is already here, huh? Well, that's interesting. Let's head in.
This is Rafta. Years ago, fishermen and merchants from all around started gathering around the famous river. Over time, it's become a sort of floating town.
It looks like fun! Let's go take a look. Absolutely not, Princess. The Queen would be furious if you made a side trip on the way back from a task like this. Oh, come on. Can't we go, please?
I think we want to go with, I guess it'd be alright. But let's take a look here. I'm not really supposed to be here yet, but... Oh, that's funny. I'm not actually seeing, I'm not seeing this in the list of points either, so... I'm going to assume that this doesn't actually matter. And I don't know. I think I'm going to just say, I guess it'd be all right, because that seems like, you know, we would maybe get a point with Lim. Again, I don't know if that's the case, though, and I'm not seeing this option anywhere, so I doubt that we can actually get anything here. But anyways, I knew you'd say yes, Frey. You always understand. Are you sure? So I'll just tell Her Majesty that the prince let you disobey her orders? Wow, you can't do that. Frey will get in trouble. Oh, alright, I guess I just have to miss out on all the fun stuff. Oh, can we not actually get in here to town? Wow, yeah, Miyakis doesn't let us. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well. Yeah, that is very funny. Alright, so here's the revolving bridge. I don't think we can actually do anything here, but I'm going to poke my head in. Just say what's up. Hey, what up, guys? Ah, Your Highness. Were you hoping to make use of the revolving bridge? Personally, I would love to show you the bridge in action, but I'm afraid it's not allowed. Sorry for the inconvenience. Well, that is very sad. Oh yeah, we can't actually do anything here. Sad. Ah, you know, that's the way it goes. Alright, so let's head back outside here. I think what I'm actually going to do here is save back inside Solfalena, or maybe I'll go to the Eastern Palace. I don't know. I just don't know where the nearest save point is. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna make sure that I kill this golden bunny first. Just in case. You know, obviously with a 1% drop chance, this is not a good time. If there's ever a good time to farm those. I vaguely remember the Ulse having the violence rune piece. So I'm gonna do a save state here. Oh, didn't get one. Okay, so I'm gonna try this again. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that I've got this right, though, too. It's been, again, a little while since I've kind of farmed some of these guys, so... this might not be even the right one. Oh yeah, they do have it. So 5% of the time they'll drop a violence piece. And also they've got the boost piece. I don't remember which one is which. But I want to at least try to get something. And of course I'm not getting it to drop. I think I'll give this one more shot here and then... Yeah, alright, so what I'll do here is I'll actually see if I can get this thing to drop off camera. And then I'll kind of pick this back up. Okay, so I actually reloaded my save state a bunch of times here, and I just don't, I'm not able to get anything to drop, so I'm gonna actually continue on. I also just don't really think that at this point in the game, not only do we not need the drops from those guys, but also I just don't think it's a good time to actually try to get it. Again, later on we'll be able to get some characters that are actually going to be able to like increase our drop rates, and I think that it's better to just wait on those. If you notice there's another wild boar, which is weird now that this one isn't. That one's not actually dropping the similar items as the the wild boars outside of Stormfist were dropping. So that's kind of interesting. But also, you know, here they're just a random encounter, and they're not a kind of like a mini boss or a special encounter. I don't know really how to say, or like how to describe those encounters, but actually, you know, so I think I'm gonna head on into the Eastern Palace here. I'm hoping that there's a save point, and it'll just be a little bit easier to farm that one enemy if there's a save point in here. And I could have swore there was. What do you know? Right there. So yeah, this is the perfect spot to do this. I'll knock out the events here, and then I'll probably do my farming after this. And yeah, I think that'll work out well, because we'll do the events here, and then I'm sure it'll be ready for the end of the video. So all right, we're gonna do a little bit of exploration first. There's some yeah, there's a couple of rune pieces and stuff in treasure chests. So here's the sunbeam piece. I don't remember. That must be the sunbeam orb. My guess is that's probably junk. I generally, you know, think that most of the like runes and rune pieces are pretty garbage. There's some exceptions, but I've been awaiting your arrival. I'm honored to be able to finally speak with you in person. Oh, well, that's very nice. The Dawn Rune was one of the 3 runes belonging to the Felinian royal family. It's not as powerful as the Sun Rune, but it's said to have more power than most other runes. In fact, I can't imagine how it's been kept hidden for 2 whole years. That's right. Someone stole the rune here. It's said that the really powerful runes choose the person they want to possess, and it's very hard for a person to rid themselves of a rune if they can't, or if they don't accept their calling. Wait, let's say it again. Very hard for a person to rid themselves of a rune if they don't accept their calling. Okay, I guess that on some level kind of makes sense. Alright, I don't think there's, yeah, looking like there's nothing in here. Nothing back here either. There's another chest. Arrowhead tactic. Let's take a look at this one. All +2 attack. Yeah, this one isn't, I don't know, this doesn't seem like one that I really want to use though either. Just because of where the characters are positioned. So let's just keep the double arm. Let's head back. I don't think there's anything back there. Oh, look at that though. Glass slippers. Let's see. Junk. Wow, those are just totally garbage. Huh, sad. Alright, how about... I think this is the building that we... Oh, yep. I went too close. Ah, Princess. We've been awaiting your arrival. Your Highness, the Prince, Lady Cyleades, and Queen's Knights, thank you for coming. Sorry to be such a bother. How could your Highness say such a thing? This is a great honor for us. Such a shame that the crucial Dawn Rune is missing at a time like this. The engagement of the Princess. As one who was entrusted with the East Palace, I deeply regret... That's enough. I can only stomach so much apology in one day. Groveling won't bring the Dawn Rune back anyway. Yes, Your Highness, do forgive me. So what am I supposed to do here? All I remember is something about the ritual of the Dawn Rune. Yes, Princess. Beyond that door lies the room. Simply enter that room, then come right back out again. That is all that's necessary. Some ceremony. That's awesome. That's it? Yes, ma'am. That's stupid. I'm gonna go with then let's get it over with. This choice actually doesn't matter, I don't think. Let me just check here again just to be sure. Yeah, this one doesn't actually matter. What? Can she really receive the rune's blessing that way? Yes, of course. I would not dare be mistaken on this matter. Is it really true, Aunt Cyleades? What are you asking me for? You were engaged too, right? Didn't you receive the Dawn Rune's blessing then? Annoying rituals like these only apply to engagements that come after sacred games. I didn't have to do any of this. The Dawn Rune is gone anyway, and Arstead said this was just a formality. Just get it over with. Well, whatever. It sounds easy, and that suits me just fine. Okay, Frey, let's go. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid the Queen's Knights aren't allowed inside. Only the royal family is allowed beyond this point. What? Why can't we go? That's the custom, I'm afraid. I hope you understand. Now then, Princess, please go on ahead. Okay.
The Dawn Rune used to be here. You know, now that I think about it, it seems like a lot of things started going haywire after the Dawn Rune disappeared. If only we knew where...
Have you still not found it? The Dawn Rune. Have you found it or not?
Okay. So, this choice actually kind of matters. You can go with Who Are You, which gives you 1 point to Lim, and then Not Yet is a point to Zaras. Or, yeah, I don't know how to say her name, but I think it's Zaras, which is this woman here in black. As I've said previously, I've actually already got enough points with Lim to basically complete everything that we need. And so this doesn't really matter too much, because also I don't think that points with Zaras really matters at all. Yeah, so I just went back and looked again at all of the different choices that I made up to this point to get points with Lim, and if my counting is correct, I'm at 18. I did miss one possible point with her, but again, it doesn't matter. I believe the most points that you even need is a total of 16, and that is for there's an extra scene coming up. We haven't got to it yet, but again, I'm already well over the amount of points that I need with Lim, so I'm actually going to go with Zaras. Now, also though, I don't think points with Zaras makes any difference whatsoever. Anyway, I just don't think that she's got any unite attacks that would, potentially be powered up because of it. So this choice really doesn't matter that much, but I'm just gonna go with the Not Yet anyway.
That's what happens when incompetents are left in charge.
Stop right there! Do you know who we are? How dare you insult the royal family of Falena like that?
A royal family that can't even keep track of the runes that are symbols of its country. Don't make me laugh.
What? Wait! Let me go! She's not walking away without a punishment! Leave her be, Lim. There's something really creepy about her. No! You're not in charge here! Come on! We're going after her!
Wow, Lim is a bit of a little tyrant. That's a little concerning. Oh, Princess, you're back. Princess? Where did she go? Huh? Don't huh me. There was a woman. She was dressed all in black. We didn't see anybody except the three of you. What? You really didn't? I swear, and we were here the whole time. Nobody went in after you, and nobody came out before you. So you saw her too, Frey. Is there a secret room or a hidden door? No, there's nothing like that. Oh no, that means that woman was... a ghost, maybe? Don't be ridiculous. Of course it wasn't a ghost. Right, I'm gonna find out who she really is. Miyakis, come with me. Princess, stop. You have an important right to attend to, Princess. Don't bother yourself with such extraneous trifles. I assure you, we'll find out if anyone suspicious has been sneaking around the East Palace. You, however, ought to continue on to Lunas, now that you've completed the Dawn Rune blessing ritual. So you'll check it out? Yes, please do investigate and be careful. Yes, ma'am. Oh, how I wanted to find that rude woman and make her grovel in the dust, begging my forgiveness. Yikes. But if I have to, I'll leave the investigation to you and hurry on to Lunas. That's a relief, huh, princess? What are you trying to say? I'm not afraid of ghosts, and I'm not running away. Nobody's saying you are. You. You make me so mad. Frey, we're leaving. Yeah. She's kind of a little brat. I don't think I really noticed that the first time around. But, alright. Here on the back side of the building here is a cape. I'm assuming this is garbage. Let's see here. Whoops. What am I doing? What am I even doing? Yeah, physical defense +2. That's pretty weak. I'm going to shove this onto Miyake's for the time being. I'm just giving her all my junk. Runes I don't want. Accessories I don't want. She's nothing more than a treasure chest. Ah, Your Highness, Princess Limslia. Many congratulations on your engagements and greetings to you, Your Highness. Yeah. Alright, I think here is the last thing. So there's basically a chest at the end of this, whatever this is, that contains a sleep orb. That's another orb that I think is really kind of just garbage. You know, I think it's, what is this? Probably sleep, yeah, 30% of the time. So very similar to the other orb, except that it potentially sleeps enemies. That's probably honestly a little bit better than the silence. Sleep, you know, potentially if you can put an enemy to sleep, then they, you know, as long as you know, one of your other characters doesn't wake them up, you've got the potential to put the enemy to sleep and then have them not deal any damage to you. Now, probably the best type of person to put that on is somebody that's really, really slow. Somebody that's going to act last. That way, if they're able to, you know, again, put the enemy to sleep, then, you know, then the round will end. They will be asleep, and then your characters will act again next round. Whereas if you put that on like your fastest character, and then, you know, the second person goes and just wakes them up, well, that didn't really do you any good. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.